Yo guys, Codelife here. So in today's video, I thought it'd be quite interesting if we take a look at which Fortnite Pro players are using the in-game setting, confirm edit on release. I'll start the video off with listing all of the pros that don't use this setting first, aka have it turned off. Then I'll move on to list all the pros that are using the setting, aka have it turned on. Along with listing all of the pros, I'll also give a brief reasoning for why they either have it turned on or off from what I know as well. Now, I wasn't able to cover every single pro in this video guys, as there was just so many of them, but I was able to cover a fair few. What I actually recommend that we all do is, if I missed out on a certain pro, comment below the pro's name and if he has the setting turned on or off and why he's using that setting. That's of course if any of you do know, just because if we do this guys, we're all pretty much helping each other figure out which pro has the setting turned on or off and their reasoning behind that decision. But yeah, let's now start the video off with checking out the pro players that have the setting turned off. We've got Tfue, Bugger, Mr. Savage, 72 Hours, Aqua, Zayt, Stompy, Cunner, Stretched, Mortos, Wolfies, and Clicks. That's all the players I could find guys that have the setting turned off. I also only managed to find only one reasoning behind having this setting turned off, and that was from Tfue. Tfue said that the reason for why he's got this setting turned off is because it was causing him to mess up his edits while he was box fighting opponents. He said that he feels like he's got way more control and can edit a lot quicker with his double keybinds and having confirm edit on release turned off than he could using the single edit bind and having this setting turned on. So that's why he's got it turned off. But that's all the pros I've found so far guys that have confirm edit on release turned off. Let's now check out all of the pros that have the setting turned on. So the pros that have this setting turned on are Mongrel, Aiden, Benji Fishy, Metro, Bizzle, Dubs, Issa, Zexro, Aspect, Cloaksy, the most goated player on the sticks out there right now, Ali A, Symphony, Jamok, Chap, Nick Merckx, Hogman, Poach, and Jarvis. That's the pros that I could find that have the setting turned on, and I also managed to find out why Mongrel, Jamok, Aspect, and Ali A have this setting turned on. For Mongrel, he said that he just likes it and he uses it. It's literally that simple, and it does show, to be honest, in his gameplay. As you guys can see from the gameplay in the background here, which by the way was only recorded 2 days after season 11, you can just see here guys that he's just as insane as he was before. Like, he's an absolute beast at editing. Like, literally just watching this right now blows me away. And to this day guys as well, he's still playing with this setting turned on. So I can just imagine from this point going forward, Mongrel's editing is just going to get faster and faster. For Aspect, he said that he really likes the setting as well. This is due to the setting freeing up one less key press. He feels like he was able to edit much faster than he could when he had this setting turned off, as he had to make that one extra input. But with having this setting turned on, he doesn't have to make that extra input anymore, he can just do the one. For Jamok, he actually used to have this setting turned off. He originally didn't like using it due to the negative impact it had on his box fighting, similar to what Tfue had. However, now he's actually turned it back on and gave it another chance, and he's came to the conclusion that it has improved his editing a lot by making it a lot faster, and he thinks that it'll become meta once everyone does get used to it. He did also say though that he thinks that the setting itself isn't the most efficient feature yet. He thinks that the setting could be improved a lot by Epic Games, which we could actually see happen in the future. I could see Epic Games actually updating this setting. And the final reason I got was from the man himself, Ali A. He thinks that it's sick AF guys, and he recommends that you all use it. That's coming from one of the best control players in my opinion guys, so you definitely want to take his advice on that. It's worth trying out. Now I'm just kidding guys, but that was all the pros I was able to find today. I know it wasn't that many guys and I do apologise, but remember what I said before, you guys can comment below the pro player's name and if they are using the setting or not. We can literally all help each other find out who's using it right now and who isn't and why. But yeah, overall guys, I definitely think that everyone watching this video right now should at least give the setting a try. And when I say try guys, I actually do mean try. I don't mean just try it once in a game, then die to it and give up. I mean like jump into a creative game and literally have like 1 to 2 hours really getting a feel for the setting itself. Like, it may turn out that you don't like the setting and that's okay. It's good that you at least tried it out in the first place. Or it may turn out that you love the setting and you'll stick with it going forward. That as well is good. It's honestly just definitely worth trying out at the very least guys, as I actually remember a similar situation back in season 4, and that was with the sprint by default default setting. With this setting in particular, I always never wanted to try it out. I was always in that mindset when I was like, oh, I'm using shift already as my sprint. Why would I need to hold W just to automatically sprint when I can like sprint myself? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I was in that mindset for so long until I did end up trying it out. And guess what happened when I tried it out, guys? I ended up loving it, and I'm actually still sticking with that setting to this day. Like, I would never go back to using shift as my sprint again. But that just shows, guys, how trying something out can end up working out for the better at the end of the day. So just go ahead, guys, go in game right now and try it out if you haven't already. If you don't like it, you don't. If you do, you do. It's a win-win, guys. But yeah, it all really comes down to personal preference. Like we've seen from this video today, guys, some pros use it, some pros don't. It's not a bad thing or anything. It's just it all comes down to personal preference, like I mentioned. And that's why I've actually made this video, because I just thought it'd be really interesting to see which pros use it and which pros don't. But yeah, that's it for today's video. If there are any other specific in-game settings that you'd like to know which pros are using and which aren't, that you'd like me to cover in this sort of similar style video, then be sure to let me know, guys. I was actually thinking of covering two settings, one of them being sprint by default and the other auto open doors, as I know that there's a lot of pros that are like mixed in these settings. Some use them, some don't. Again, it could be really interesting. Obviously, I would only do the video if you guys are interested, so let me know if you are in the comments below. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video if you do enjoy, and use Codelife in the Fortnite item shop when you do purchase any skins, or if you purchase that brand new battle pass. And yeah, also guys, have a great day when you're doing all of those. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.